Taurus, hey, welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. This is going to be a reading for March week 4 for Taurus. So if you are new to the channel, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. I really appreciate it. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I appreciate you to the moon and back. Love you guys. Absolutely awesome. So this reading, like I said, is going to be for the 4th week in March for Taurus, and we're ready to go. All right, let's do this, Taurus. All right, in the past, you've got blessed. Your current situation is flexible, and in the future, you have a deep knowing. So for the tarot, in the past, you have the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Current situation, 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and Ace of Wands. In the future, you've got the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Overall energy for the reading is the Knight of Wands. So, funny card. So, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Sagittarius, or this could be your energy. So this dude is the Knight of Wands. He is I'm just going to say it, he's the hit it and quit it dude. He rushes in with a whole bunch of energy, has a wonderful, passionate time, and then he rushes out with his horse. So if you could be dealing with a fire sign at this time, you could be dealing with a person like that. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. If you know who this is, I want to know in the comments, please. So, awesome. All right, Taurus. So, in the past, you have the Fool, you have the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. The Fool's about taking a new step. It's about just saying, hey, I'm going to go wherever the world takes me, like whatever. I'm just going to go down this river, and wherever it lands, I land. I think you kind of found love, because you go from the Fool to the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like you were just willing to kind of like let go, and love came in, big love, abundant love. The King of Pentacles is over here too. Sometimes you show up, Taurus, as that sign. So this could just be, it could just be that, hey, you're showing up in your own reading to, validate that you're really here and, validate what I've just said. Or you could be dealing with somebody that's quite stable, that is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The King of Pentacles, is very financially secure. So you could be dealing with somebody like that. That could be your new love. Or, like I said, it's just your energy showing up in your own reading to kind of validate things. In the past, you felt blessed. I think when this love came in, when you just took a risk and just kind of went wherever you were going to go, I think you felt really blessed when all that love came in and that stability came in. So let's get into March week 4. All right, March week 4. So 7 of Cups. You are thinking about a lot. You got a lot of different things in your head, and it's kind of driving you crazy. So in the middle of this reading is the 3 of Cups. So Taurus, anytime I do a big reading like this, the middle card's always you. You're showing up as the 3 of Cups. So you could be celebrating something very big, or you could be in like a little triad kind of thing where there's 3 of you together. But I'll get to that. So I feel like you're kind of up in your head in March week 4 about love and about the types of love that you want, and all just, you've got a lot of stuff going on. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. It's like celebrating your passion together. I'll just tell you flat out, you have 2 3s. When 2 3s show up, to me, when I read, it kind of means third party, so you could be dealing with that, but we'll clarify when we get a little bit further out. So you have a lot of ideas of the way you want love to be. I think you want it to be beautiful. You want it to be celebratory. I feel like there's a lot of passion in week 4, or you have a new idea of how you want to do things, and it might go against the grain, and that I just heard up here. So if you have a new idea and it goes against the grain, I would say just do it. Just do your idea. It doesn't matter what other people think. Like, I'm getting a very strong sense for you, Taurus. Just do what you need to do. So in March week 4, universe is calling you to be flexible, right? So this card talks about palm tree and hurricane. So that's how flexible you need to be. The really tall, skinny palm trees, if you, like after Irma, we had a hurricane down here that really affected us a couple years ago. And after Irma, you would go drive wherever, just down the road, and you'd see these little skinny palm trees, and they're bent like 90 degrees. But after a couple days, they kind of straighten themselves out, maybe a couple weeks. But Spirit's just saying for March week 4 that you need to be flexible. You need to be like that palm tree in a hurricane. Just let yourself bend and go with the flow. Be flexible, because anytime you're too rigid, things blow up. So I want to clarify the Ace of Wands in your March week 4. Clarifying the Ace of Wands is the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So I feel like you could have some fighting, like some maybe arguments or hassles, challenges around the Knight of Wands. So this guy's shown up twice. So I really feel like you're dealing with this passionate, come in quickly, leave quickly kind of energy. Hearing that very loud because it's here twice. So you could be, I'm just going to say, you could be dealing with somebody that's kind of in your life, out of your life. And there might be a third party in the situation, and it might have you totally up in your head. Does this person exist? Does this person not exist? The Ace of Wands is clarified by that challenge, that challenge and change, Knight of Wands, so he's here again. It's almost like that you have passion with this Knight of Wands guy, but what you end up realizing is 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is that you're fine on your own. You don't need this Knight of Wands. Because I feel like I feel like this Knight of Wands brings you burdens, and I'm just gonna say it. So I feel it in my heart, in my soul. I just feel it. And this is the message for March week 4. This is the biggest thing. So be flexible, but also know your shit. Stand in your own knowingness, right? You've gotten to this place in your life where you know who you are. The Taurus that I'm talking to understands that you're the King of Pentacles, right? You're stable. You are this 9 of Cups, I don't feel like you need this Knight of Wands, but if you want to stay and continue to play in the game, you go for it. So, I mentioned third party. The reason I mentioned third party is because you have the 3 of Cups and then you also have the 3 of Swords. So, for some Tauruses, there could definitely be a third party. But we're going to clarify the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords, this is after March week 4, so March week 5 or beyond. You got some kind of heartache. Something really broke your heart. So I want to find out what that 3 of Swords is. Let's clarify the 3 of Swords for Taurus. Clarify the 3 of Swords for Taurus, please. What do we get? Oh, God. Ow. Okay. I'm sorry, Taurus. 10 of Swords. Chariot. 7 of Cups. Okay, So March week 4 beyond, something is really going to break your heart, and it's going to roll through like a ton of bricks. This 3 of Swords isn't just heartbreak. It is 10 swords in your back. You're going to... For the Taurus that this resonates with, you will feel like somebody stabbed you in the back, and that is it. And then just this... all those memories come back. All those memories come back. And I feel like you were married to this person. And you have the 2 of Swords. So it's almost like whatever I could tell you in this reading, it wouldn't matter. You ever been to that spot in a relationship? Well, clearly, some Taurus has been in this spot. They're in it right now. I've been in a spot where no matter what I know logically, I go against it. Or I say, that person's not that bad. Or I say, you know, all that BS that we spew because we're making excuses for somebody. We're making excuses for somebody. It's almost like you're making, I don't know why I'm saying making, I know. My intuition's telling me that you're making excuses for this person because you don't want to make a decision. And it's probably because you're married to them. But you have a deep knowing of what this is, of exactly what this is. To the Taurus that this is for, you know what I'm talking about. And you know how this situation will play out. You know that he's the King of Wands, or the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. You know he's the Knight of Wands. You know that that's how this person acts, he or she. And you're just stuck. I don't want to make a decision. I will not make a decision. Probably because, like I said, you're probably married to this person, or it's been a long time. You are up in your head about this all the time. You have the 7 of Cups twice. You have the Knight of Wands twice. You have 2-3 cards. I don't see how it could be any more clear, to be honest. So, like I said, I feel like, you know, after March week 4, you're going to have heartache. It's going to be, like I said, 10 of Swords. I mean, that's how you're going to feel. And I'm not throwing it in your face. I'm just trying to be like, you know, if you know something, but you won't like let it sit in and you won't actually make a decision and you won't walk away from it, you know, it will continue. So it's all about how long do you want to stay in this cycle, Taurus? Because you've done this before. This is very much someone that you have spent time with in your life. So, I've been doing spirit animal cards for everybody, and your spirit animal is the canary spirit, sing your own song, which is very cool. I've never gotten this card for myself, so it's very cool. Basically, be your own person. Sing, you know, sing your heart out. Sing your own song. What I'm feeling is whatever that saying is, beat to your own drum. Beat to your own drum. Beat to the rhythm of your own drum. So that's probably the best advice I could give, or Spirit could give. So that's pretty phenomenal. Taurus, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a private reading, reach out. The email's below. It's troptarot@gmail.com. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. If you subscribe, you'll be notified anytime I upload new readings. And if this is for you, I would love to hear from this Taurus, this particular Taurus, or I would love to hear what this is about. Who is the Knight of Wands? Why is the 3 of Cups here? Is there really a third party? Are you really married to this person? Do you know what's going on and you just don't want to make a decision? I would love to hear from you, Taurus. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I will see you next week. Thank you.